Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Today is Sunday. What is this? Oh, July the 10th. July the 10th. I just uploaded a video on Facebook, and I will be uploading it to YouTube on today. But if you didn't catch that message, go back and watch it. It's a competitive spirit. Listen to that message and take heed to the message. And if you know anybody that's got that on them, pray to God set them free. But I'm back with another message. Your dry season. Question mark, question mark. And it's like how I type it. Let me say how I feel when I typed it. Your dry season. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel when I type the title. Your dry season. Question mark, question mark. What dry season? That's how I'm really feeling like. What dry season? So you know how we be so quick to say that we're in this dry season, or you might use something else, a dry season, or I don't know what else they might say. Just things just not going good. But yesterday, I was just like, we have to be careful when we be so quick to say we in a dry season. Because from our perspective, a dry season is when most likely things not going as we planned it. Or we don't have things in our hand like we planned it. Or we might not have that many, money. Like we might sit down and plan and say, well, next month I'm going to have this amount of money, and when that time comes, we don't have it. And it just seems like that everything that you plan for that time or for now, it don't fall through. Then as you say, my luck just ain't here, or things just not going how I want to be. Then we'll start calling it a dry season. And that's why I always say, sometimes we, these plans that we be making. And I have learned this for myself. These plans, let me sit down and write this out. And this is what I'm going to do then. This is what I'm going to do there. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then when it don't happen, you devastate. So this is what I had to learn the other day. When we say we in a dry season, are we really in a dry season? Because of what our eyes are seeing? Because we not where we want to be? We not doing what we want to do? But then I had to start comparing some things. Where even though I might be struggling in areas with, not having the resources, the funds that I want to, but my bills still getting paid. Well, even though I'm not sitting on this load of money, or I didn't win this lottery that I had. I'm just throwing some stuff out, y'all, that I had planned. I'm just showing you how we plan stuff. And when it don't come through, we feel like we're in a dry season. But then, sometimes you just got to step back and be like, well, even though I don't have the money and I didn't plan to, this is the way I wanted to pay for this and this and that. But all the time, it got paid. Well, I had planned on going on a shopping spree, but I didn't get a chance to go, but I still got clothes to wear. Well, I had planned on going to the grocery store and spending $300-400 on this and this and this and that, but I still was able to eat. And sometimes, we'll be so quick to say our dry season, all because of our perspective of things, all because it's not going the way we plan. So sometimes, we got to be careful when we quick to say this is our dry season, because God made a way for you. Now, it didn't go this way, but I got through it. Now, I didn't have this amount of money to pay for this, but it got paid. Now, I couldn't go out and buy these new outfits, these new clothes that I want to wear, but I still got something to wear. Now, I don't have this amount of money in my bank account that I was expecting to have, but I still got little. So sometimes we better be careful how we so quick to say, oh, I'm in a dry season. Ain't nothing going right. Or is it that it's not going how you planned it? Or is it that you don't have the things that you planned to have at that moment or at that time? Let's be grateful for what we do have. Even though we might not have that what we want to have, even though we might not be where we want to be, but God still have made a way. So don't be so quick to throw that out and say, oh, I'm in my dry season. Ain't nothing going. Ain't nothing going right. I'm having a hard time right now. But God woke you up. I'm having a hard time right now. But He protected you. I'm having a hard time right now. But I was able to eat when I got up today. I didn't even get a chance to go out of town and do this, and that. Well, that's all right. That's all right. Maybe it wasn't that time. But that don't mean you living in a dry season because things not going the way that you plan it to go. And when we looking at it from our perspective, because we sit and we want to obtain everything. And like I said on that last video, we'll be trying to live in somebody else's footsteps, somebody else's shadow, because we want to obtain what everybody else got. And when we can't do that, then we feel like we're in a dry season because we don't have this, because guess what? Somebody else got it. Be careful when you letting it roll off your tongue. Because how I look at it, what I got, somebody probably wish they had it and can't obtain it. But God made a way. So we need to learn how to be grateful for the little that we have. The little. So don't be so quick to say you in a dry season, because in that dry season, God probably working on you to teach you to be grateful for what you do have at that time, at that moment, instead of constantly complaining about things that you don't have, that you probably don't really need. You probably just seeing it, want it because somebody else got it. Oh, this ties in so much to the other message. You probably want it because somebody else got it. Or because that's the thing, that's the trend, or whatever you might want to call it. Be grateful. Be grateful. Maybe it's like I said in my last message. Maybe it's not time for you to have that. Maybe you do need to be grateful for what you do have. And then God will keep multiplying it. So don't be so quick to say you in your dry season, because then, you have to start asking yourself, well, am I really in my dry season? Or is it that I just keep wanting more and more and more and more? Or because I have sat down and I have made all these plans out, because this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that. And then when God comes along and you don't have all that, then you want to consider yourself being at a low place in your life. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you have in the now. And stop being so quick to say that you in your dry season. Or whatever however you might say it. However you might use it, whatever phrase you might use it. But be careful when you let that, come out your mouth so fast and so quick. Be careful when you say that. And just be grateful, because he have helped you throughout the days, along the way, regardless of what you think you should have or how you think you should be living or how much you think you should obtain. He will give you exactly what you need at that time. But to me, it's like, let me be grateful for what I do have. Let me be grateful. Thank you, God, for what I do have. And then I'm gonna have to learn how to be so quick to say for the little when it might not even be the little. In my eyes, in your eyes, it might look like the little. But it's more than the little. Because you got somebody that out there don't even have the little. So don't be so quick to let that roll off your tongue that you in your dry season. Because you got some that's way worse off than what you consider that you know is nothing or the little. I'm telling you, God had put that on me the other day, like dry season. We have to learn how to be grateful. And not, let's not be so quick to be saying it, because everything is not, it's just not that. But yeah, that's the message. Be grateful. Be grateful for your dry season, as you say. Yeah, that's it. Just be grateful for your dry season, or whatever phrase you want to put on. But thank y'all for watching. If you have a YouTube channel, go and follow me on YouTube, Miss M. God is moving me to greater places. And I'm not gonna stop them. I'm gonna keep letting them use me, and I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna keep going and keep going. So, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching. I might do another video. I think I will. But thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all later. Bye.